Deontay Wilder vs. Chris Arreola was one of those nights in boxing that had fans glued to the action, waiting for the inevitable explosion that a fighter like Wilder always promises. The matchup carried an edge of excitement because both men are known for their toughness, their willingness to throw heavy punches, and the pride of representing American heavyweight boxing. From the moment the fighters made their way into the arena, the energy was thick in the air. The crowd understood what they were about to witness, a clash between Wilder's raw, destructive knockout power and Arreola's grit, heart, and refusal to back down. When the opening bell rang, Wilder came out with that tall, imposing stance he's famous for, measuring distance with his long jab. Arreola, never one to wait around, tried to close the gap quickly, testing the champion's defense. Wilder looked sharp from the start, popping his jab and following it with quick, snapping right hands. Arreola absorbed the early shots, moving forward with determination, but each time Wilder's right hand connected, you could see the difference in speed and precision. It wasn't just power, it was timing, accuracy, and Wilder's ability to set traps with his footwork. The first round was a feeling-out process, but Wilder made it clear he wanted to set the tone. Arreola swung wide hooks, trying to test the chin of the man known as the Bronze Bomber, but Wilder's head movement and distance control kept him safe. As the rounds progressed, Wilder began to settle into his rhythm. He used the jab like a spear, piercing Arreola's guard and forcing him to respect the range. Each time Arreola stepped inside, Wilder punished him with combinations that ended in the right hand, that same weapon that has ended so many nights early. By the third round, Wilder was heating up. The Alabama native started to showboat a little, dropping his hands, moving his head, and daring Arreola to engage. The crowd roared with every exchange, and Arreola did his best to press the action. He landed a few body shots and some hooks upstairs, but Wilder didn't flinch. Instead, Wilder answered with thudding counters that snapped Arreola's head back. It was becoming clear that Wilder was in control, but Arreola's toughness kept him in the fight, absorbing shots that would have folded many others. Then came the turning point. Wilder landed a perfectly timed straight right that sent Arreola stumbling backward. The arena erupted as Wilder pounced, unleashing a barrage of punches that had the challenger reeling. Somehow, Arreola stayed on his feet, firing back even while hurt, but Wilder smelled blood. His combinations flowed with power and speed, hooks, uppercuts, and those devastating right hands that found their mark again and again. Arreola showed incredible heart, refusing to go down, but the punishment was adding up. Wilder, sensing the finish, began to pick his shots more carefully, not wasting energy. He circled, jabbed, and then cracked Arreola with another monster right hand. This time, Arreola couldn't disguise the damage. His legs wobbled, his guard dropped, and Wilder unloaded. The referee had no choice but to step in, waving off the contest as the crowd went wild. It was another knockout added to Wilder's already legendary resume, another reminder of why his right hand is feared across the heavyweight division. The stoppage was both thrilling and brutal. Arreola, ever the warrior, stood tall even in defeat. He had come to fight, and he had absorbed more punishment than most men could endure, but Wilder's power was simply too much. After the fight, respect was exchanged. Wilder praised Arreola's toughness, acknowledging that few fighters could take that kind of punishment and still try to come forward. Arreola, on the other hand, gave credit to Wilder's skill and power, admitting that the champion's explosiveness was unlike anything else in the division. For Wilder, the victory added fuel to his reputation as one of the most dangerous knockout artists in boxing history. Every punch he throws carries the potential to end a fight in an instant, and once again he had delivered a highlight reel finish. For Arreola, the loss did not diminish his legacy as a tough, gritty competitor who never shied away from challenges. As the crowd filed out of the arena, the conversation was unanimous: Wilder had delivered another electrifying performance. The highlights would play over and over, the right hands crashing into Arreola's chin in high-definition slow motion, the sweat flying, the crowd rising to its feet. Fans knew they had witnessed something that would be replayed in knockout compilations for years to come. Wilder's aura grew stronger that night, and Arreola's heart earned him even more respect among fight fans. It was a fight that embodied what heavyweight boxing is all about: power, drama, heart, and the pursuit of glory. And in high definition, every punch, every flinch, and every roar of the crowd was captured, making it not just a fight, but an unforgettable spectacle.